Comedy Broad. I have a parasite. Guys, you do not want to do this, trust me. Comedy Broad. Oh, I have a parasite. Guys, you do not want to do this, trust me.
Yay for both.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream.
Hey yo! It's been a while since you guys have seen me. We've had a lot of stuff going on, including moving here and there to new places, new things, and a lot of cool stuff happening in my life. Some of which I'll get to another time, but you don't need to know about it just right now. As you can see, that was actually a song from Dubstep Gutter called Punyaso Venom. Not quite sure what they tried to go with there, but it was a cool song and I liked hearing it anyways. But with that, we're going to go ahead and get on with our game, The Legend of Organization 13 with our Pathfinder stream. And as always, I am joined by our fantastic group, starting with Necromantic. Go ahead, say hello, my friend.
Hello.
Alright, up next we have the lovely Dahlia, or also known as Abby. Go ahead and say hello for me there, hon. Hey everyone, there we go. Up next is the equally beautiful Mute Point, or Amira. Go ahead and say hello for me there, dear. What's up? Also joining us today once again is our good friend Jester Logan, also playing as Amber. Go ahead and say hello there, Logan, for me.
Oi, I'm a dog. I'm a dog. Woof woof. Oh, hey. How you guys doing? It's just me, Jester Logan.
Also joining us today is going to be Nerdiest Glitch, also playing Cho.
Hi.
Wow, did I actually hear Cho's voice?
Yes, you did.
First time for everything, I guess. Welcome to the voice chat there, Cho. So, unfortunately, as most of you know, a lot of us have not been able to be playing due to certain things that have come into our lives. I know Jester and Glitch have had some things going on to where they weren't able to join us, as well as Hothead, but he's joining us here in a little bit. with any luck. He'll actually be joining us this game. But also, we've had a couple of different things happen, and I'll try and give a quick breakdown of what happened in the last game. Let's see. I know, Abby, you gave a breakdown in our personal Discord the other day, if I'm not mistaken. Last session, we finished up a mass battle in the arena. You guys had actually missed that. Glitch and Logan, you guys missed there was a massive battle that was happening in the arena back at the port town that you guys were in. You guys ended up getting picked up by Malin crew after they searched kind of most of the city for you. But you guys got picked up and pulled onto the Serenity, to include, but only killing and permanently maiming about half the people that they sent for them. Which, not too bad. They ended up capturing the mayor of town, also known as Roundtree, the jerk noble who was running it, and they left your guys' cleric friend in charge. During the exchange, Scarce previously pseudo-seduced the sheriff of the town, who had paid off, which was paid off because he was able to convince him to stand down because he was actually starting to kind of puff up at you guys. And Mira intimidated the rest of the guards, and politely, of course. Then they met up with the crew of the Serenity, where they learned that you guys were found passed out somewhere, put you on the ship, and then they set sail for the next continent, which brought a closing end to Act 1 of our little game. No, not wife, unfortunately, going on. But yeah, no. There's been a lot, and you guys are currently at sea right now. As you can see from the world map, you're only a couple squares away. Since you made your journey, you've only made it. What's the distance here? About 60 miles. Not too bad, but it's going to be a couple of days to get there. But I'm going to bring you aboard the Serenity. Welcome aboard, guys.
Can we flavor it inside a barrel?
What's that?
Can we flavor it Amber's inside a barrel so she's not, like, jumping all over the place?
If you want to be found inside of a barrel, you're more than welcome. I'm pretty sure I can find one real quick.
I really think Dahlia would stuff Amber in a barrel.
I don't know, Dahlia. Would you stuff Amber in a barrel? Depends on how much trouble she caused. I don't know if there was much trouble that she did cause, mainly because she was passed out when she was found. So
I was the one who basically told everyone what was in the party, and that's.
Yes, but do we know that in character?
I don't think you guys do know that in character.
Yay. So I'm free.
You're pretty much free to roam about the country. However, like I said, you guys are on the ship. Nasu and Cosmos actually ended up joining you guys. So you are currently on the sail ship Serenity, also known as the cargo ship for the area. It kind of, from what you've been able to gather about it, being aboard for this amount of time, they just kind of shuttle supplies back and forth from the port town to the main continent, which is just to the east of the one you were on. But they only hit 2 or 3 different routes. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, according to the world map, this is the main route they are on. There is one stop in between. However, I don't think you guys are going to get that far today. I got a little bit of stuff on my entry today. We meant to play on Halloween, and I was wanting to do some spooky, scary stuff for this session, but unfortunately I wasn't able to get anything planned out for that. So we'll do it with one of the next couple of times that we get in on this. So, with that in mind...
I did mention the idea of Unalon trying to basically hang out with Jay and seeing if he could actually get drunk. And I don't know if Melissa was mentioning Dahlia joining on that or not. I don't remember.
I don't believe Dahlia was joining on that, was she? So I think actually Dahlia could outdrink Unalon.
Well, in order to get drunk, you need to fail a con save.
I'm just saying, I think Constitution modifier-wise, I think Dahlia actually beats you.
Well, it's a fortitude save. It's a fortitude save. I've got a plus 13 to a fortitude save.
I'm just saying, I think Dahlia could beat you. Just saying. That's just coming from me. I think Dahlia could beat. So, yeah. Anyways, so with that, we're gonna go ahead and carry on. It's been a couple of days since you guys have been out at sea. It's been kind of uneventful. Oh, only a +9. Yeah, you do usually have good luck when it comes to your rolls for Constitution or even Fortitude. So you never know. You still have her by about +4, so it might be a close straight.
Yes,
Anyways,
but how would Jane fare in that?
Let's see, where did Jane go? I'm on the wrong section. I need the tokens. Let's see here. Not very well, actually. He's a randomized generation. Oh, there's Hothead. So,
how's it going, Doug?
The doggo is in a barrel.
I've got a base of 6. It would be a 5, but that free level of SSJ put it to a 6. And my ability modifier for con is a 7.
Jesus Christ. How do you have a 7 con?
He's also level 8.
But yes, mostly
And he's
Zin's
also got modifiers, in which case the Keymaster actually utilizes Constitution instead of Wisdom like what monks do.
But I still have to go off Wisdom for the will save to maintain control of my grade 8 form.
Whoa, wait. So did we get a boost or something when we leveled up to level 8?
Yeah, we're at level 8 now.
No, most of his are modifiers. Like even if he had rolled a natural 18 for his Constitution, he still would have had modifiers to push it up.
Oh yeah, totally. But like for level 8, do you get like a point or something?
At level 8, every 4 levels in Pathfinder, you gain a +1 to one of your stats.
Yeah, and that would be like level 4 and 8, right?
4, 8, 12.
So yeah, you get an extra stat boost.
20.
So you get a stat boost. Oh, okay.
Yep.
And I put that stat boost at the current level to Wisdom.
Nice.
Well, that might help you out, actually.
Though
Oh, that'll put me up to ridiculous charisma. So
I've got a 15 in Wisdom, so next Zenkai stat boost, I'll actually have a +3 Wisdom modifier.
hey, I'm joining you in that +7 mod.
Nice.
Yeah, to charisma.
But yeah, like I said, so you guys are currently out at sea. In fact, this is, I think, one of the first times we've actually had everyone here.
Damn. It's awesome.
This is literally the first time we've had everyone here.
In a while, actually. Like
That's
everyone
awesome.
is here
Had everyone here at once.
right? Exactly.
Everyone is here. Just
One
like
person
Smash
missing.
Ultimate.
In any case, so, like I was stating earlier, you guys have been out at sea for a little while on the Serenity. So it's been a couple of days. You guys are having some very fair winds. It's been helping you out pretty quickly. The Cosmos has just been kind of running around the ship. I don't think any of you think she's actually slept.
Oh, jeez.
Then again, she is a robot or an android, so she probably doesn't need to. Nasu,
Question.
what's up?
Could I look around the ship to see if there's anything to improve my weapon?
You are welcome to go ahead and roll for what is that? A search or perception? I think it's a search.
Also, one thing I've been meaning to ask: does the damage for my elemental thing go off my actual level or my effective level?
Okay, so your gauntlets are your artifact weapon, right?
Yes, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the attack where I can just launch out ice.
Oh, that's right. You have ice materia.
Yeah.
Okay, it has not leveled up yet. It's based off of your charisma. Remember that.
No, I'm talking about the damage it does. Does it go off my actual level or my effective level?
Your actual.
Okay, so it's 8d4 or an ice damage for that one.
Mm-hmm. But like I said, it hasn't leveled up yet. I think, Dahlia, yours is the only material that's leveled up, isn't it?
I mean, I only have a +1 modifier to charisma, so it's a once-a-day ability for me.
Yeah, her material is the only one that's actually leveled up. So, she's basically on fire up right now.
So perception?
Yes, go ahead and roll me a perception check to see if you can find anything cool. And yes, you do find that there are some materials that might be able to hook you up, but they're in sealed containers that are actually slated to go to the next city. So for that, you might want to talk to Captain now. I would be careful, though.
Zero.
Sir.
Don't I have a barrier materia, or is this part of my mask?
I thought you had barrier material.
Okay,
And
just making
as long as you had
sure.
a slot in your armor, you could or in your weapon, you could actually utilize it with that particular piece. The
You
mask
have
actually
to,
came with a
but
slot.
currently your only item with a materia slot is the mask. As far as
Yeah, okay, so I will not be using that then.
Well, you can utilize the mask. It's basically part of your inventory. So if you need to, you can utilize the mask because it's an armor piece and actually still cast barrier. But right now, because it's under level, it's only effective for you to resist physical damage right now.
Okay, so basically, is it like a reaction? Like when I take damage, I expend a barrier materia?
No, so what it'll end up doing is think of it kind of like you're actually utilizing a standard action for a spell, because that's what you can kind of do, only it doesn't utilize one of your spell slots. You can use it as many times as you have charisma per day. However, it doesn't. You don't have to sacrifice a spell slot to actually cast barrier. It just comes from the materia itself and your overall charisma modifier.
Alright, it says barrier first level gives a DR5 plus level.
So you would actually basically take 5 damage plus your level and reduce whatever amount of damage comes to you when you use barrier. And it's only effective for so long, okay? Because it will run out.
Okay.
But it is a DR5 plus your level with damage reduction. It's usually good for like boss battles and stuff like that. But you can also cast it on people. You don't have to just cast it for yourself. You can only use it for one person at a time now.
Gotcha. Okay.
However, with I believe what charisma you have, you can actually cast it once per person. But that would be basically taking out everything that you have for that day.
Cool, yeah.
Okay? And so yours has not fully unlocked yet. That was just a random occurrence. You have to get a higher charisma for yours to work, okay? Amira, I don't think you have any materia, do you?
Jeez.
I think Amira and Amber are the only ones that don't have materia.
But I do have Alchemist's Fire.
Yes, you do have Alchemist Fire, and we still need to work on your semblance, but we'll get to that after the game.
I sent you a message right by the way.
Oh, that's right. I think you do have material, but you haven't been able to use it because you don't have any slots for it.
Yeah, I don't have
That's right.
I think I have a fire material, but I don't have.
I have to go to that thing. I technically don't have to, but this guy I'm talking to just invited me to it. It ends at 7:45.
Uh-oh. Someone gotta get going? I didn't mean to just mic this one up here. It's okay. But yeah, so yeah, that's probably what it is. You do have material, you just aren't able to use it yet. But like I was saying, I was just kind of going down the listing. Amber, you do find some components that could help improve your weapon and your armor. However, they are slated to go for the next area, so in order to get it, you probably have to go through Mal and request his okay to get it. But keep in mind, he is a transporter. He doesn't just let people into his stashes very easily, especially if they're already claimed. because then he has to make up the difference. So
I'm
keep that in
gonna
mind.
go and ask him who claimed that stash of Hunter.
We can get to that here in a minute. I was just kind of rolling through everything real quick. But like I said, Cosmos has kind of been awake this whole time. You don't think she's ever slept. But with her being a robot / android, I don't think it really matters for her being not sleeping. Since you guys have been on the ship, Nasus has kind of kept to himself. He hasn't really gone out of his way to speak to anybody or do anything in particular. He's just kind of being a loner almost. He just isn't really doing much.
I think Juan will try and go find Nasu and or Jane, and Nasu to try and catch up with him and about various things that went on between the two of them while they were in the prison tunnels, and Jane just to, I don't know, try and get to know some of the crew.
Understandable. As far as
I did watch Firefly years after it came out, and he was my favorite character.
I'm sorry.
So
you'll
one
have to say that one more time.
I did watch Firefly years after it came out, and Jane was my favorite character. So Nasu is for an in-character reason, Jane is for an out-of-character reason.
No, we can get to that. We can get to that. But yeah, so and I'm seeing a message here. Hang on. Were we able to find?
Were you able to put a slot into your weapon there, Amber?
Amber?
Logan.
Yes, I'm here. Sorry.
There it is.
No, it's okay. Did we ever put a slot into your weapon at all?
I think I did, but I don't remember what the fire materia did.
Yeah, he did manage to put a single materia slot into it right before I switched to Unan.
That's right. I think I remember that, and you were able to finally get the fire materia, but I don't think you were able to really use it because you didn't have a charisma modifier. Is that correct?
Yep.
Unless you did a certain thing, like get like something that increased your charisma for temporary purposes again.
I need one more charisma to have.
Have you used your stat up for the current level?
I did.
Okay. Do you have any? Do you have any boons left?
I don't remember if I have any boons. Give me 1 second. Let me read through the PS.
Yeah, you go ahead and look through that while I run down what's been going on with the ship. Like I said, Nasu's been kind of holding up to himself, kind of keeping his distance. I would even say keeping his distance from you as well, Inlon. I don't think that whole thing between you and him has been resolved as of yet, and it may not get so until you guys arrive. As far as the rest of the crew, Simon has kind of kept to himself. You actually have learned the names of the crew with your last few days being on it. You have Wash, who's been the navigator. He's been kind of just steering the ship, and he almost knows this entire route by the back of his hand. He's done it so much, so it's not much for him. Mal and Zoe have kind of almost been at the hip with each other, unless they absolutely have to be separate, in which case you usually see Zoe next to Wash. Rain, you've seen Rain half a dozen times over the last few days, but she's kind of standoffish. Like, she's still not, it's like she's not quite sure about you guys yet. The man that they call Preacher usually kind of keeps to the front of the boat.
Not really doing much.
But he does stay over there. It seems like he might be some kind of worshiper of some sort. I'm not quite sure to who yet. Inara has her own quarters, and she really never leaves unless it's for food. She kind of just keeps to herself. Simon, which is their medic, kind of stays below deck most of the time. He'll come up for some fresh air every now and again and check on Rain. You seem to think that they have some kind of familiarity with each other, but he usually kind of keeps to himself as well as Rain, but he likes talking to you guys every now and again. Jane, on the other hand, well, if you guys have ever seen Firefly, you know how he is. But he's very headstrong. He's very macho, type thing, but he's really a softy at heart. Always thinking about the next gig. And you see him and Mal kind of go at it every now and again, just in vocally, but nothing ever seems to go Jane's way, and he always backs off at the last minute. So, other than that, it's been pretty uneventful for the last few days. Nothing really has been going on. It's just been one thing.
Wait, did you forget Kaylee?
Oh, yes, thank you for reminding me. Kaylee is the ship's engineer. She's the one that keeps the boat running. And most of the time, you almost never see her above the deck. She's always under the boat in her own area, like near the back of the ship. And anytime you try to go in there, she just kind of yells at you and says, no, get out, I'm working on something. You don't know what the hell she's working on, but you guys know it every now and again when you guys go near her shop, I guess you could say. It kind of sounds like she's messing with some kind of metallic objects, like pounding and grinding and stuff like that. You don't quite know what, but that's what you hear. As of right now, as you can see, Preacher is on the front of the ship. Jane's kind of out near the edge. Simon's kind of looking after Rain. Wash is, of course, piloting the boat, and Mal and Zoe are kind of just talking to each other in the middle. And are just decided to come out for some fresh air as well. Cosmos and Nasu are kind of just talking with each other. You don't know exactly what they're speaking about. You'd have to get closer. And it's on you guys. What would you like to do? That was the introduction.
Well, see, as most realistically, Uno and stuff at Nasu won't get resolved until we get closer, or at least closer to where they're going. I think he's gonna go try and get to know some of the crew better. He'll probably, for out of character reasons, he's gonna start with Jane.
Okay, so he's gonna go and chit-chat with Jane. Dahlia, what would you like to do? Alright, Dahlia is still trying to get used to being on a boat. I think practicing moving with the ship just in case there's a fight. Okay, so Dahlia is off training. Amira, what would you like to be doing?
Jeez.
And by the way, when I get to you guys, you're all welcome to figure out as to what you want to do next. I'm just trying to get the ones that can't speak out of the way, or don't have vocal ability out of the way first. So that way they can go ahead and get their typing done, and then I'll get to the rest of you guys here in a minute. Okay?
No worries. I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm. Not a problem.
Oh, jeez.
Mira's like a kid in a candy store, excited, probably hanging out somewhere high where she can try and see further, and just enjoying the wind on her face. Alright, so you have only really one mast to kind of run up, and that's one at the front of the ship, or the bow. Because it kind of seems like the dragon decided to join in, and it was fairly nestled up on the third mast, which is the one near the aft of the ship. Rain seems to kind of be taking the crow's nest up in the middle, and so yeah, so the front mast is the only one that seems to be available right now. Steris, what would you like to be doing, my friend?
Probably drinking less than I normally do.
Okay.
I don't know, just probably hanging out, and if anyone approaches, I'll talk, and if not, I'll probably just be focusing on my abilities, maybe messing with some arcana while I'm down there.
Okay. So you're kind of training just like Dahlia is, almost? Just kind of being ready just in case of something happening?
Basically.
Alright. Just be careful, it's still a wood ship.
No fire magic, no fire magic.
Cho, what would you like to be doing during this time?
Cho's probably still getting used to the ship, to be honest. But if somebody tries to approach her, then yeah, she'll talk.
Okay.
Cough, cough, making sure Amber doesn't get in trouble.
Yeah, probably.
Just like any time that Amber just runs up and says, "Mine," just eats the hell out of Cho. Alrighty,
Amber, no.
It'll be interesting to hear you two actually talk these scenes out instead of waiting to hear it come up. Okay, so that seems to be about everyone. Amber, you said you want to talk to Mal, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I can arrange that. You find Mal and Zoe. They're kind of in the center of the ship. It's not like they're trying to keep themselves away, so it kind of looks like they're there. So yeah, you're welcome to approach at any time.
Hey sir, I had to ask, what company or what buyer is that Hunter's Goods going?
The Hunter's Goods, they're going to a store that's in our next port town. It's a really small town though, so they're paying a pretty penny for it. I don't quite know their name yet. They just threw an order our way, and I said if I could find it, I'll go ahead and pick it up, and I just happened to find some in the last town.
Amber would not, around what, so we have a few more days till, we get to the port, right?
It seems about right, yeah.
I do have one question.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the fireplace?
The fireplace?
Like, where you guys cook. The fire that you guys used to cook.
Oh, and the galley downstairs.
I'm gonna go have fun. And she just runs up to the
I don't know.
galley. But fire!
Which one of these sprites is supposed to be Jane?
I'm sorry, what did you say, Ulan?
Which one of these sprites is supposed to be Jane?
The one that says Jane underneath his name.
I have seen names on it.
Right here. That's the sprite that's Jane.
But I want to go in the oven, Dell.
Mouth is
Just kind of looking at all of you like, should I have done that?
Oh, oh yeah, I haven't told you guys. Fire isn't my ally.
This is a wood ship.
Fire is your ally. You realize the fires we start here are not, like, explosive fires, right? We are a wooden ship.
Yeah.
We are a cargo ship.
Yeah.
And if you destroy any of the goods, I put a bullet in your head.
Oh, I'll just sit in the fireplace, the cooking thing.
You're going to sit in the fireplace?
Yes.
Okay, I know you're a pint-sized little squirt, but you're not going to fit in that little thing.
Aww.
You might be able to sit on top of it and get warm, but you're not going to fit in it.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're not going to fit in the stove that we have on ship.
I'd get stuck if I tried.
You probably wouldn't even be able to get your head in. Maybe an arm.
Amber's gonna basically go down and sit on top of the fireplace. Well, the cooking
stove. The cooking stove.
They're probably like, what is wrong with...
So for... is there anything else that anybody wants to do that's special or whatnot?
I would like to go and up again and ask the captain, hey, is there any, does that town have a small magic shop that will go in?
You cut out at the last end. What time is it?
A small magic shop.
Is there a small magic shop available at the next port?
Yes.
It's mainly just like, the next port that we're going to is kind of like a, think of it like a refuel station almost, but since we don't utilize any kind of fuel to propel our boat, it's more like it's just a rest and relaxation spot for a little bit. It's not really even a town port. It's a little island that you just kind of pull up to, rest for a day or two, and then get back on the water. So,
okay.
This is an older rig, obviously. Most of the newer ships actually are propelled by some kind of engine.
You would notice Amber's gonna look around. Hey, is it fine if I climb up to the... what is the top of the ship?
The crow's nest?
Yeah, can I climb up to the crow's nest?
Be careful because Rain likes to make her hobble up there. And she might get a little spooked.
Can I roll an acrobatics?
You can roll an acrobatics, or you can take 20. I mean, getting up there is not difficult. There's obviously laddering and such like that to get to the crow's nest. It's the person in the crow's nest that may not want you there.
She likes to be fancy.
What's that?
She likes to be fancy.
That might get you about halfway up on your own.
Okay. And then she's gonna sit wherever she got.
Okay, so you kind of sit about halfway up the crow's nest. You kind of, if you look up, you'll see Rain just kind of stick her head out, look at you, kind of like one of those videos where a dog just kind of tilts its head back and forth, trying to figure out what's going on, and then she just kind of pulls her head back.
Hey, that's my job. She's joking, and
you hear nothing from you hear nothing from above you. You just saw what you saw. That's it.
I'm gonna like take 20 and climb the rest of the way up.
You climb the rest of the way up, and you see a small girl sitting on the inside of the crow's nest, and she just kind of looks like she's staring off into space almost.
You know, due to my absolute newest ability from PowerPoint stuff, if I wanted to, I could probably sneak up on someone.
You might could.
After it lets me teleport up to 25 feet.
Hi, my name's Amber. What is your name? Amber's just excitingly acting like a puppy. Like
I'm sorry. You'll have to say that one more time.
Amber's just excitingly acting like a puppy half the time, and asking her name.
She just kind of stares at you, and not really at you, but like through you. Like you don't feel like she's actually looking at you. Kind of think of it like almost a 1,000-yard stare type thing, and she just kind of utters one phrase: "No force in the verse can stop me," and then looks back to where she was.
What did she say?
No force in the verse can stop me. That's all she says, and then she looks right back to where she was.
Can I roll an intuition?
You can roll an intuition.
So a sense motive. Boop.
You fucking believe her. You're pretty sure that she could probably tear you limb from limb.
Am I afraid?
I wouldn't necessarily say afraid, but you can definitely tell that when she says that, she believes what she says.
I'm gonna just slowly climb down, and I'm gonna be like, that girl is creepy.
That's right.
Then I'm gonna go and pounce on Scaris once I get down.
Okay. If you're gonna pounce on him, go ahead and roll a
Stealth. Then I'm
a stealth, and I think you need to roll a what the hell is it called? A grapple or a combat maneuver.
It's a CMB check, and CMB blocks it.
Yeah, his CMD is the only one that can block your CMB. So stealth, go ahead and Scaris, go ahead and give me a perception.
I don't think I can beat that without a nat 20, so...
Hey, you don't know until you roll.
Amber has to roll her CMB.
Ah. No.
Nope,
I don't see it.
You do not see Amber sneaking up on you.
I'm 1000% sure that beats whatever the hell physical stat I have, so...
Oh, what is your CMB?
That would be under defenses. 13.
Yeah, I think he gets you. So you are currently pounced on by a little fiery or red-haired creature out of nowhere.
What the hell?
Do you have the alcohol?
Yes, it's in my stomach.
Aww.
Do not give her booze.
I wave my hands. I go, I suggest you get off of me, and I cast suggestion.
You cast suggestion. What does that do again? I forgot.
Alright, let me read it. You influence the actions of the target creature by suggesting a course of activity, limited to a sentence or two. The suggestion must be worded in such a manner as to make the activity sound reasonable. Asking the creature to do something obviously harmful, act automatically negates the effect of the spell. So basically, they listen to my suggestion if they fail.
So a wisdom save?
Let's find out.
It is a will save to negate.
And what's the DC?
It is
One second here.
What
I need to find out
spell
spell
is it?
DC. Second level spell.
Okay, so spell, so it's 10 plus your charisma mod plus
Spell level.
And doesn't it add
So
your actual level too?
second.
Yeah, so 19.
Yeah, 19.
Oh no, I can't have that.
Yeah, you did.
Oh! You did not fall
Nice.
for the suggestion!
Oh, she meets it too, because it's a charm spell, so I get a +2 to my spell save DC.
Oh,
It's a
so
charm
you
spell.
need it, so she still kind of...
Yeah.
It still kind of beats.
Oh yeah, I know it beats, but there you go.
So Amber does not fall for the suggestion.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Scaris, why are you in such a grumpy mood?
I was in the middle of practicing, and you jumped on me. You have to be careful, because I could blow up the ship.
Sounds awesome. Wow.
You like fire, don't you?
Yes.
Yes? All right. I point my finger at her, and she catches on fire. Spontaneous immolation.
How much damage does that do?
3d6.
It's also a dex save.
It's a dex save? Right,
No.
No?
I don't believe so. It just catches on fire. A fortitude save reduces it by half. And prevents the target from catching on fire.
I'm just gonna take that 3d6. 3d6.
15. Points of fire.
Problemo.
Spontaneous immolation.
Yeah.
You do realize where we are, right?
I mean, she exclusively catches on fire. Her. Exclusively.
Yeah,
nothing else.
Save for half.
Yeah.
The way that it cannot spread beyond the target, the way that spell works.
Yeah, I'm reading it right now. You point your finger at a creature, causing it to spontaneously burst into flame. The target takes 3d6 fire damage and catches on fire. A successful fortitude save reduces damage by half and prevents the target from catching on fire. Each round on your turn, a burning target can attempt a new save to extinguish the flames. DC equal to that the DC of the spell. Otherwise, it takes another d6 of fire damage. So, you take 15 points of damage.
She's content on fire.
And currently are on fire for X amount of rounds.
It lasts.
It doesn't have a date.
It's just instantaneous. So basically, until you put out the flames.
Yeah. So you have to basically do a fortitude save to put out the flame.
Yeah, and until you put out the flames, you continuously take a d6 of fire damage every round.
Yeah, and I think we had it down to where every 3 points of fire damage that you take, you get an extra +1 to your strength. Is that right? So, yeah. There's that. So 3 points. So you currently have a 5 and an extra 5 strength.
I just pat her on the head and I go, "Good day."
I'm gonna go hug him.
So now that spell does not actually catch anything else on fire. It's just a target, correct?
Exclusively amber, yes.
Okay.
Can I roll a strength check to hug him?
You can roll another CMB.
I will accept the hug. Give you a couple head pats, and then I walk down to continue my arcane training for that day.
And now you see, by the way, just so you know, after that happens, you see Mal, Zoe, and Simon up on the deck just starting to frantically run around trying to find something to put the fire out. Because they don't understand it.
It will not spread, don't worry.
Like, they can hear you. They're more worried about a wooden ship catching on fire than hearing your words.
1 second.
But it's at
I
that.
think I have a solution for
How
this.
fast is the boat moving?
They're moving about 20 miles a day.
Also, I believe you said before that if the person that's on fire becomes unconscious, the fire automatically goes out.
Yeah.
So I could jump off the ship and climb back on.
Or I could cast the
Yeah, it's going pretty slow. Like, you could probably swim faster than the ship.
No, I got this. I cast the cantrip Drench, and you are suddenly, a downpour soaks you, and you're no longer on fire.
Yes, but now instead she smells like wet dog.
Yes.
Singed wet dog. Singed
Burning wet dog.
What if she just starts crying?
Now, Mal,
that's
Zoe,
my
and
cue
Simon
to
are
leave.
just like starting to calm down. Like, why would you even do that, though?
She likes fire.
The point being, wooden ship, fire bad. Do we have to spell it out for you?
My fire will not spread if I tell it to not. Don't worry.
Next time, try and keep the fire away. I don't care if it can't hurt us. Just no fire. Fire bad.
Unwam says, would ice be better?
He turns to you and says, "Don't start with me, boy."
Scarus does a bow and goes, "Aye, aye, Captain." Makes his way down.
Amber would still be crying.
Good.
You
Good
see
for
Mel
her.
walk. You see Mel walk up to you, and he just kind of points his finger and says, "You're lucky I didn't punch you off my damn ship. You keep yourself under control. The rest of you keep this one under control, or you're all going overboard."
You notice Amber just get up and look for an empty barrel and climb inside. See, then would crawl up in that empty barrel.
And you find an empty barrel. There's probably a dozen of them on the ship. In any case, so as time passes, Amir, can you go ahead and give me a perception check?
What about anyone trying to talk with Jane? Is that going anywhere?
The conversation with Jane is kind of silent. He's not really sure what to make of you. You're like a 10-foot tall person that's staring down at him. He's only like 5-6 foot tall, and he does not know what to make of you. You're muscly, you're muscle bound, you're blue skin, you have a blue tail basically. He's not sure what to make of what you are.
He would at least sit down.
No, he's sitting down in front of you. Like, it looks as if you two are at a conversation. But if somebody comes close, they'll hear that there's nothing coming from him. It's a one-sided conversation. So if you're saying anything to him, he's just kind of batting it off, trying to figure out what you are.
If he doesn't respond at all, after a couple of tries, he'll probably just leave, because after a couple of tries of trying to start a conversation, it just gets awkward.
Exactly, but he's still trying to figure out, like, A, what are you? B, can he take you? And C, if he can't take you, can he bribe you? That's kind of what's going through his head right now.
Oh, I do ask if anyone on the ship has a spell book.
Well, he would open by basically introducing himself as he is Unan Ashrask, and he won't really go into the whole backstory bit, but he would say he is son of, and he would say his parents' names, which I remember I named his dad Tarth, but I forget what we called his mom.
Right now, I don't think it matters. I don't know. Like I said, I don't think you guys are going to be getting to the next comment today. Maybe next episode, but I don't think you guys are getting there today.
Which I can usually look up on the sheet.
Yeah, I mean, it's there. And as far as Jane, he might just go, Jane.
Son of Tarth and Bresla.
He might just, like, if you introduce yourself like that, he might just say, well, I'm Jane. And, yeah, I'm Jane. He just, like, he doesn't say much. He just kind of says, yeah, my name is this. And, you know, it's a little more, what you're trying to describe to him is a little too formal for what he usually is about.
Tarth, you'll have to just say Tarth was a Jotun. And
okay.
My mother is a Saiyan, if you've heard of either of those races.
Okay. That's pretty much the most of the conversation you're getting. He's not really saying much. Like I said, he's trying to figure out what you are, like what you're about, that kind of stuff. Like in his own mind, not formality like what you're trying to do with him. Like that's kind of just going one ear and out the other. He's only paying attention to certain things of what you're saying. And again, like I said, what are you? Where are you from? Can he take you? And if he can't take you, can he bribe you? That's what's going through his head. He's a very simple person.
Actually, the port we're headed to, not the stop, not the island stop, but the actual port we're headed to is where I grew up.
True, but still, you got to remember he was.
No, everyone's actually saying this in character.
I understand, but you got to also remember, Jane is the kind of person that is hired as a bodyguard. He is to guard the ship. Think of him like a naval marine back in those days. The Marines guarded the ships. That's kind of what his job is.
He doesn't really pay attention to most people. He doesn't really pay attention to most anything else. He tries to get the next big thing that's going on with public relations with a gun. But he's the bodyguard of the cargo and crew. That's essentially what Jane's job has always been. So that's why I say there's only 3 things on his mind. What are you about? Can he take you? And if he can't take you, can he bribe you? That's really it.
The biggest reason we're heading to this port is because I was informed that my mother's life is in danger.
Cool. Honestly, I don't know what else you're expected to get from him right now.
Sorry, the first time you ever got a real emotional response from Jane was in the episode where he got a hand-knit hat from his mom.
That was from his mom, not yours. But no, going back to Scaris real quick, there is a sorcerer on the ship, but she kind of keeps to herself below deck.
In that case, we'll go ahead and join Dahlia in training.
And now he's looking at both you and Dahlia.
We'll basically give Jane a quick bow and then we'll join Dahlia in training.
In any case, Amira, the reason I had you give the perception check is because Rain isn't probably the type of person to tell what's going on around the ship. But I wanted to give you a breakdown since you're kind of just up there hanging out and letting the sea air fill your lungs. Now you're kind of seeing to the like southeast of where you guys are heading. There's not a whole lot on the horizon. You're not seeing much. However, to your northwest, where you guys came from, you're starting to see some clouds form, and they do not look friendly. Mal hears you yell, looks like there's a storm that might be coming in, and he asks you from what direction. Like he yells back up to you. Huh. He kind of runs back towards Wash, so you kind of see him go from here back to here and conversate with Wash. You don't quite know what they're saying because they're too far, but he's over there for a good couple of minutes, and you see him pointing around saying, come on, almost as if the words coming out of his mouth are, come on, can we move this ship any faster? I don't want to get caught up in the storm. Come on, you idiot, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. They're kind of arguing. You can tell by the hand gestures. But afterwards, you see him run back from the back of the ship and about to where this door is, and then he just kind of goes underneath.
Bye.
He just went below deck, so it's not too difficult to get to him. Nasu kind of just follows behind him. His conversation with Cosmos is done, so he follows up behind. Cosmos just kind of stays out on deck and is actually staring in the same direction that Amira called the storm.
Una would go ahead and follow Nasu as well.
Alrighty. I'm just going to put yours on the GM layer for right now. I'll give you control back later. Anybody else?
Sure, I'll make my way down as well.
Alrighty. So, Dahlia will head down too. Okay. So I'm just kind of taking you guys off the board, but this is kind of, I don't have
Joe
an
will probably
interior.
head down too.
What's that?
Joe will probably head down too.
Very good. Essentially, it sounds like almost everybody's heading down, huh?
Everyone but Amber. It sounds like everyone except for Amber and Amira are heading down below deck.
Amber's gonna sleep in the barrel.
Understood. Amira, do you want to try? Do you want to try and jump down from the mast you're on?
For flavor, can we say that the barrel Amber is in is an old whiskey barrel?
Sure. So Amber, go ahead and give me a fortitude save. See if you
I'm not
pass out
saying
from the fumes.
one, just saying one that used to have whiskey in it.
That's why I say pass out from the fumes. Anyways. Oh yes, you're passed out. You're drunk. You are drunk on fumes.
Well, not one time. Here I go.
Right? Hey, get it out of the way now. You don't want it in the middle of a fight if one happens. So for those that went below decks, even Nasu, he kind of sees this as well. But for those that went below decks, you guys see Mal go straight to the back. And for those who are paying attention, you see him pound on the door. Sorry, bud. That was supposed to happen. I'm sorry.
That was a bad idea.
I'm sorry, Bobby. I'm sorry.
He's like, who's there?
Yeah, was not expecting that. Sorry. But you see him kind of pound on the door. It's like, Haley, is that thing ready yet? We gotta get moving. Just a few more days, Cap. We need that thing now.
Do you want me to break the door down? I probably could do it relatively easily.
No, you boys. No, I do not need you running through my ship like a freaking bull in a hen house.
No, I'm not going to smash something unless you. I'm not going to outright destroy. I'm not going to deliberately destroy something unless you feel it would help the situation.
No. Like I said, I don't need a bull in a hen house. You guys are passengers. I don't need you doing nothing I can't handle. Thank you. Hey! He just kind of goes back to yelling at her, saying, let's get this thing ready. Open the door and I'll get you a hand type thing. She finally comes up, opens the door, and Mal just kind of walks in, and the door closes right behind them. You hear more kind of shouting and pounding and all this kind of stuff. More like, again, pounding on metal like hammers hitting an anvil almost. But there's a lot of it going on back there. For those who are downstairs, if you like, go ahead and give me a perception check real quick.
Oh boy, here I go perceiving again.
My perception up there at the moment.
Hey.
Huh. That'll be helpful.
That's a nat 15.
Nice.
Yes.
So this is gonna be good. I currently have a plus 11 to perception.
Roll it. Nice.
A natural.
Very nice.
All right, guys. Make sure send me that email. Will.
And Dolly, I think you're downstairs too, right? Oh no, their internet died? I did not see that.
They're still online, but for some reason, Dolly.
Okay, I see it now. Thank you, Sheriff. I'll just give you a 10 on it. It'll be good. But no, so you guys all actually see this. And if she's not able to hear me until we roll 20 as next roll you make, it probably could be a crit, right? But no, so what you guys end up seeing is through like this little hole almost in the door. You see sparks flying, like someone's welding, but in this type of boat, welding would be bad. But you see someone almost welding stuff together. But you do see sparks from this kind of thing flying. Now, keep in mind, I'm just saying welding as a perception type thing, of how it looks. You guys don't actually know what's happening back there. But the way it looks, of an out-of-character perspective, it looks like someone's welding something in there.
Well, I don't know if Unon would know what welding is because, like I said, other than most of Saiyan culture in this world seems to be nothing, mostly farming and fighting.
Pretty much, and that's understandable. Not exactly sure what everybody else would understand it. If you guys have engineering, you might be able to figure it out, but just from seeing probably not.
No, the only knowledge skill that I have is knowledge psionics.
I have no knowledges.
And you can't use a untrained.
Exactly.
But yeah, no, like I said, unless you have knowledge engineering and a lot of points put into it, you're not going to understand what's going on behind that door. All you see is a bunch of sparks.
Cool. From Unuan's perspective, sparks means either lightning, magic, or some sort of a beam struggle.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could consider it like a type of beam struggle almost. A very weak one at that, but because you know that the beam struggles you've encountered in the past are actually a lot stronger than this.
Yeah.
But it's a good way of thinking about it.
Right now, Unon would be thinking, for some reason, some sort of pathetically weak beam struggle is going on, and he would chuckle to himself a bit, not realizing context. But he's not like laughing out loud, but you get the expression that he's laughing to himself inside.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's either good for us or bad for us.
Only one way of finding out.
Yep, waiting. The best way.
Amira, go ahead and give me one more perception check from where you are. I know you're typing. I apologize. Speaking of storm watching, go ahead and give me that perception check then. Nice.
Oh, Jesus God.
You see that storm is actually a lot closer than you thought. In fact, it looks like it's moving quick.
Another thing I was since now no one speaks both low and normal common, would low common even be relevant anymore?
I'm sorry, which ones?
Unuan has low common from Jotun, but has normal common from Saiyan. So would low common even matter anymore?
Would low common even matter anymore?
Yeah.
I don't know, it might.
Low common is basically broken common.
Yes. It's also used in some areas of lower nature where, like, I don't know, some members of maybe, say, a clandestine group might use and understand a lot easier.
Sure. But I'm just saying that it almost will never be relevant now anyway. Though the orc might actually be helpful if we ever go back, because most of our army back at Phoenix Keep are orcs.
Or goblins.
Like I said, it's up to you. If you want to erase the low common off of your sheet, you're welcome to. But if you run into
when it might be useful.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to erase it. I'm just wondering if it will ever come up anymore.
You don't know. You haven't gotten to many areas yet. You've only been on one continent.
Technically, one has been on 2 continents.
I'm still waiting for Inferno to come up.
Low common is a different language. It's similar to that of Undercommon.
Yeah.
Which is used by, like, assassins and thieves and such.
Well, the bonus language I could have taken from Saiyan that I immediately decided why I blew it off is Galactic Common.
Oh, that's your own personal language, though.
It's common, but galactic.
Pretty much. In any case.
But yeah, like I said, I mean, you see those clouds are approaching quite quickly.
And they're a lot faster than you thought initially. And they're a lot closer than you thought.
You would be messed up if we get roll thing and we end up with it. The storm causes it to rain heartless.
You don't know. It might. It might not.
Jesus.
All we can do is wait and see. That storm will hit us any minute now. Whatever prep we need to do, we better do it. We better be quick about it. With those words from you, Amira, Nara and Jane actually head underneath. Zoe kind of stands with her ground above the ship. Simon actually kind of stays above ground as well. And you don't see any movement from the other mast. Wash is kind of frantically doing what he can at the wheel, but there's only so much that the person that's able to steer left and right can do. Cosmos goes to the center of the ship and stands next to Zoe, standing ready. Preacher just kind of stays where he's at. He's fine there. He doesn't seem to be doing much. So for you guys underneath, you hear a few more things of yelling, and Mal actually busts out of the door and says, "Do any of you know anything about engineering?"
No. At least not that I know of.
Well, then you're useless.
I mean, some of the others might, but I know I don't.
Understood, Hothead.
Look at me.
Wait, what was said?
Understood
I didn't
from
hear
you. Mal actually asked if anybody knows anything about engineering.
No.
Possibly a couple of somebodies? Well, get them down here. I need them.
I think out of character, I think Cosmos and Amira are the only two in the party that are the only two in the group that have anything related to engineering.
Let me double check on that. I could be able to pull that up myself.
Since I'm clearly not needed, I'll just go back up.
Very
Okay,
well.
top.
Let me put your character back up. You're back up on the top, and you see that storm. If you look in the direction of the northwest, you see this. You actually start seeing the clouds of the storm.
Yeah, in that case, since I'm just taking up a lot of space and I'm not going to be giving help, I'm going to head back up too.
Very well. So you head back up top. And you would be correct in assuming Cosmos has engineering points.
I was merely thinking she would think of the practical reasons of preparing herself.
Cosmos looks at you, Dahlia, and says, "You would be correct in that understanding. Please make way. I will attempt to head down and assist." She goes below deck. Amira, do you wish to give a hand?
Don't you mean a paw?
Funny.
Am I still out in the
Yeah, actually roll me a fortitude save real quick.
Okay.
And Amira, you go below decks with Cosmos. You both see Captain, you and Cosmos see Captain Mel, and he's like, get in there with Haley. Kaylee, give her a hand. And he goes back above deck. When you guys get in there, you see Kaylee, for the first time on this trip, it's basically, and she looks, shall we say, charcoal? Like someone, like clearly somebody who is part of a wooden ship should not look like they have soot all over their face. And yeah, you're awake. Or you're out of your little comatose. But no, with the way she looks, she should not look this way on the ship. Especially one of wood. And she says, do y'all know anything about engines? So with that, Amira, go ahead and roll an engineering check for me. Cosmos nods her head, saying, basically says, yes, I do. You know actually a lot about engines that you didn't think you knew about. You kind of look at her system, like, you look around you and you see engine parts that you can pretty much put together given the right amount of time. You're not sure how you know it, but you're pretty sure you can do that. You've seen a fair share of mechanics in your time. You know well enough that if you needed to, you could probably put a pretty good engine together. With what she has here, it almost looks as if she's got some kind of rocket engine. It's a little advanced for what this ship's capable of doing, even if it was just strapped to the sides, but you can pretty much tell that this is kind of what she's working with, a type of rocket engine.
Yeah, Bardic knowledge is literally, mechanically speaking, literally just knowledge everything.
Right? She's like, well, good. I need you guys' help right now.
I mean, because of Bardic knowledge, most bards know things that they probably shouldn't.
So for this, Amira, can you go ahead and give me 3 rolls of knowledge engineering? Wow, actually, with all that combined, that's pretty good. Okay. So you guys, this thing will be back up together in about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, you assume. But by your calculation, Amira, those clouds might be on top of you guys just before you guys finish this. Probably about a minute to 2 minutes prior you guys finishing, those clouds will be on top of you. So that's basically what, 20 rounds, give or take?
One round
is 6 seconds.
Yeah.
So about two minutes or so. So about 20 rounds. Okay, we can do that. Alright. So for the sake of argument, go ahead and roll me initiative. Everyone roll me initiative.
Oh. Oh my.
Even those that would be useless in this. In fact, if we go down there, we might end up making things worse.
10.
Not wrong.
6. I mean, you could do that, but that would give the three of you basically a free surprise round.
Talk about some subpar initiative rolls.
Don't feel too bad.
Hey, I only have a +3 to initiative because I only have a +3 to dex.
I have a +2 to dex. I just have a lot of things that boost my initiative. Wait, no. I lied. I don't. I have a 10 dex, actually.
Okay, so 13.
Yeah, I forgot my second highest stat is a 14.
Oh, wait, is Glitch still dead?
Glitch was under.
Yeah, she never said whether she went back above deck or not.
Yeah, she never came up.
Did you go back above deck, Chastity?
No.
Oh, damn. Zoe got nat 20.
Jesus, not.
What'd you get?
Not that I know of, she didn't.
So that's gonna be...
Well, it's a decision you would have had to have actively made, so if you don't know of it, then she didn't.
Alrighty. By the way, you have control of Formus, correct? So you'll have to roll that one's initiative, the dragon. Oh, that's right. I still have the dragon sheet over here, don't I? Do I?
Well, you're the only one that would because you never gave it to any of us.
Oh, shoot. I think I had it on a template elsewhere, but I can't find it now. I'm sorry, guys. I'll have to roll up another dragon here in just a minute. Give me a moment, por favor.
Isn't it a juvenile dragon though?
It is. It's a very small one. He's not very big, but he could be effective. +1. So he's 16 for carry. So +4. Another nat 20. Go Cosmos. Come on. There we go. Core. Oh. There's the initiative. Thank you for that, Nasu. 20 go. Alright, so just 2 more. Sorry for the delay. I have all of their stuff in here, but it's... I have to go to each one just to find it. Ooh! Jane, sorry, you suck, bro. That's going to be a +2. Cool. Alrighty, putting it in descending order. Okay, that's 24.06. Huh. That's interesting. Cosmos. Let's see that. 24.06. That was not natural. Cosmos. Haley got that. Haley got that. Okay. Okay, so that's how it's going to go. Alrighty. So, for those who are going to be working on the engine, you will have to continuously work on the engine. You're pretty much going to be out of combat for this. However, if you wish to leave working on the engine, that's going to increase the amount of time to get it fixed. Alright? We have 20 rounds of this, so once I come back...
Oh, Jesus.
This could be a long one, okay? I'm just letting you know. It could be a couple of rounds that bypass. However, I'm letting you know now, if you're working on the engine, you can do stuff as long as it doesn't take away from you working on the engine. Alright? So, like, Cosmos and Kaylee are going... it might actually... Yeah, it could. It very well could. If you have a time materia, you can use it. And I know Nasu does.
Nasu is down there. Or did he come back up?
He's still downstairs. He has not come back up yet. He has no idea what's going on up on top. How many times can you cast haste?
As many as she has spell slots, I think.
No, it's her actual, it could be the level of the spell. If she just got it, she cannot have very many.
That's true. It is a 3rd level bard spell.
And then there's also that one spell she has. It's basically Bardic Super Haste that only affects her.
Bardic what?
The one she used it during the last session.
What about the last session?
She used a spell that's basically Bardic Super Haste. I forget what it's called, but it only affects you.
Ah, I got you.
Basically a more powerful version of haste, but a single target.
Lasting 8 rounds at a time and can hit up to 8 targets. Yeah, that could work. That would actually cut the time down in half, because it kind of gives haste. Oh gosh, haste puts you at the top of the turn order, correct? What does haste do? I forgot. Give me a minute.
Alright, let me.
Thank you.
Okay.
This extra speed has several effects. When making a full attack action, a hasty creature may make one extra attack with one natural or manufactured weapon. The attack is made using the creature's full base attack bonus plus any modifiers appropriate to the situation. This effect is not cumulative with similar effects, such as that proved by a speed weapon, nor does it actually grant an extra action. So you can't actually grant... So you can't use it to cast a second spell or otherwise take an extra action in the round. Hasted creature gets a +1 on attack rolls, bonus to AC, reflex phase, dexterity bonus to armor class. All of the hasted creature's moves, most of them including land movement, burrow, climb, fly, and swim, increase by 30 feet to a maximum of twice the subject's normal speed using that of movement. So yeah. It kind of works along the same way, so you get to make an extra attack against the engine, essentially. That's what you're doing. So in this case, instead of making an attack, you would be utilizing your engineering score. You know what I mean? And you know what? Just for the hell of it, let's see.
I just read what the material component is. This is the most delicious spell ever. The shaving of licorice root.
Shaving of licorice root?
Yeah, that's the material component.
Okay.
So you can cast this using licorice as the material component. But it has to be real licorice, aka black licorice.
Okay, so that's a... Okay, cool. So, let's see, 10, 7, 3.
You can use black licorice. Actually used to be used to treat cold and still is. Mostly throat-based cold, but still.
So we're going to do 10 plus 7. Okay, cool.
Would that stack?
That's how we're going to do this. Okay, sorry. I just figured out how I'm going to do this. Okay, so with that happening here, Amira, Cosmos, and Kaylee are basically going to be utilizing their engineering roles as basically attacks. So in essence, if you're getting 2 standard attacks, that'll work the same way. And I'm actually going to kind of give the engine hit points. This engine will have a hit point total of 100. Okay, so once we actually take that 100 points down, once it hits 0, then this will be finished. Okay, so the faster you can get that done, the better it is. And the way I'm going to have it happen is if you roll a natural 20, I'm going to consider it a critical hit. Okay? So between the 3 of you, if you 3 hit a critical hit for your skill roll, then you'll do it again and it'll be times 2. Okay? So if you roll a critical for it, say you hit your nat 20. Cool. Roll it again and that'll be what it'll be whatever you roll the second time times 2. So if you roll a 10 your second time, it'll be 20 points off of it. Okay? So the faster you're going to get this done, the quicker it's going to be. But
would Nazi time materia stack with this?
Huh?
Could Nazi's time materia stack with this?
No, because it doesn't stack with any other hastes. In theory, yes, you could finish it in a single round and get out of this mess that that's about to roll over you. However, I don't know if that's going to be the case. Depends entirely upon different stat rolls. Because Cosmos has a plus of 7, you have a plus of 10, and Haley only has a plus of 3. So that's what I kind of use as a mixture. If this goes too quickly, then maybe I'll do something different for another time and increase it. But this is kind of how I'm going to have it happen. Okay? So think of this as like a test round, if you will. We'll kind of see how the rolls go. But for right now, in order to finish the engine, you need to basically knock its hit points down from 100 with your engineering skill.
Wait, question: will the crew of the Serenity become permanent allies, to where whenever we go from continent to continent, we'll be on board?
You won't know until the end of this journey. Just entirely depends on the journey. All right.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so with that, Nasu's actually going to head up top as well. Let's see. So it really should only, pardon me, it really only should be 3 people downstairs working on this engine. Cho, do you wish to come upstairs before the battle begins? Joe? Glitch, you there? She might be away. Oh, very nice. +4 to skill checks. That'll help. You'll have to remind me when I'm playing against Cosmos or Kaylee, because they'll add that +4 to their stat as well.
I'm here, sorry.
Kaylee.
Yeah, it's Kaylee.
Hello, Glitch.
Welcome back.
I have to go.
You have to go?
Oh, I said I had to.
Oh, you had to go. That's completely fine then. No worries. I was just asking if you wanted to have Cho above deck or below deck when this whole thing starts.
Above deck.
Alrighty, I shall place you above deck. Unlan, you actually see Jane come up above deck, and he's got a very interesting crossbow on him. Like it doesn't look like your standard crossbow.
Is it actually a crossbow or is it a gun?
It looks like a crossbow.
In character, Unlan would not know the difference.
That's what I'm saying. It looks like a crossbow, but it doesn't look like your standard crossbow. You've seen your fair share.
Yeah.
Actually, to him, it would be more like a heavily modded crossbow.
A heavy crossbow or a heavy repeating crossbow? Because that is the highest grade of crossbow you can get without getting into weird technological stuff.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, sorry. It looks like a heavily modified heavy crossbow, but it almost doesn't look like a standard, like your standard heavy crossbow. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, but what I'm saying is, does it have the repeater attachment? Because that allows a heavy crossbow to gain rapid fire.
It doesn't look like it has a repeater attachment. No.
Okay, because it basically allows you to have a stack of preloading bolts for it.
But yeah, no. As far as you can tell, it just looks like a modified crossbow. Okay, so you can't have inspire confidence on yourself, but you can inspire the others. So you can inspire like Cosmos and Kaylee then? Okay. Not a problem. So if you wish to start that, you're welcome to. That'll give them a +4. Speaking of, just whistle while you work. Anyways, so with that, you guys actually, everyone that's above deck right now will actually see this cloud that's coming overhead. It is very dark, and it doesn't look like it's raining, but it does not look natural. Of which at that time, it actually does start raining. Once it comes over you, it does start to rain.
Not that I know of.
Huh?
No, my mom came in and asked me if a box is delivered today.
Ah.
Okay.
In which, it starts raining Heartless.
It's raining Heartless.
Yay!
And did you guys see a new one amongst them? This new one is not anything like what you faced before.
Oh shit! Why am I close to them?
That's just landed.
Basic Heartless, but that's the higher grade of the basic Heartless.
Oh shit!
Oh wait, well that's something that you would know from playing the Kingdom Hearts games. We don't know this in character yet.
No, not yet.
All I know is I don't want to be anywhere near.
Yeah, you usually don't.
Scars looks to all the tanky people and it's just like.
I'm gonna scream over to Scar. Set me on fire as soon as you can.
No! I'm going to set them on fire.
any case, but yes, so they all appear between Wash and everyone else. Wash is now terrified because he's all on his own.
Oh, yep.
Oh shit, wait, I can't even use fire. Oh no.
I can't. Okay, it does not count as my move action to do this, but I can use After Image. It does not count as my move action. It replaces a standard action.
It replaces a standard action?
Yeah. Using a non-damaging key ability is used in place of a standard action. Even though After Image is a movement type action. It's basically making me teleport. It caused me to teleport up to 25 feet. But where I was before, I still appear to be where I was before.
Hey.
Okay. I appear to, but I do not appear where I am until the start of the next round. Where I am now, I don't appear there until the start of the next round.
Okay. Just a second, I'm actually reading something real quick. Okay. Cool. Oh, yep. Oh, yep. I like that. That's cute. Alrighty. So with that, they've actually done their roll. They got a 18. So with that, Cosmos will go first, and she already has a +4 to her +7, which makes a +11 because of Amira's song. And she's going to roll that, and it takes 24 off the engine. Alrighty. And next up, it's going to be Nasu. Let's see here. They are this far.
Oh, he's still below deck.
Huh?
Oh, I thought Nasu was still below deck.
No, he is not.
Okay. And he still has yet to use the time material. I think that's a once a day thing.
For him, you're not sure. But if that was the case, it's still been a couple of days.
Well, it's once a day. It's once a day. It's the amount of times per day equivalent to your charisma modifier from what you told me before.
True. Alright, so he's going to unsheath the sword and start dashing over there, but he kind of stops midway. Just a second. Right in front of you, Scarus. He's going to jump right in front of Scarus here.
Oh, thank you.
And let's see.
You're too kind.
Come on.
Also, at this point, Unwan's tail has grown back, hasn't it?
Yes, it has grown back. So he does a burning attack, which deals 11 damage.
Not bad.
To these first three right here. Yep.
And I'm pretty sure Ra would be glad of the fact that even though it's called burning attack, it may look like fire, but it is not actually fire.
True.
It's radiant.
It's radiant damage. All attacks from all standard attacks are either force or radiant damage, and it's only radiant if it specifically states it.
And yes, I think Dahlia's right in that. Going ape right now would just be a bad idea.
And even so, the clouds would block the moon. So even if I were to do so, which I don't think you can use grit, the moon is not visible enough during the day to use it. Plus, the clouds would be blocking it if it is.
Yep, that's
I would use it once a day of racial stuff. Once a day racial feat I took at level 7 to do so.
On top of it, there's not a whole lot of room for you on the ship.
Yeah,
you would probably actually sink the ship in this case.
Doing that would be a full round action.
Okay, so it's Kaylee's
and just sink the ship.
She gets a +7. That gives 12.
Oof.
all right.
Oof.
Let's see.
Didn't he also put them at the top of the turn order, though?
What's that?
Didn't Haste put them at the top of the turn order? Or no?
No, it does not. But
Okay.
they do have. She does have to actually cast a spell, which I don't think you actually cast it beforehand. But you did make. I know you had stated that you were going to use your song thing, correct? Or were you casting it ahead of time?
Figured she would have had it cast as soon as she noticed they could get it done faster.
I think at this point, it would be assumed that way, but I can't really assume it that way. It would have. I think we would have had to state it. I'm sorry. I don't think I see anything that was stated. So on your turn, if you wish to cast it, you can, and I'll allow you to do so. But let's see here. In terms of this one, creature doesn't really snap to, but he does kind of jaunt over. He goes to right about here and holds. Zoe, she actually, on the other hand, does move in. Let's see how far she can get in. Yeah, she's going to have to run. She can run to right here. And
what is Rain going to be doing in all this?
What's that?
I'm curious how Rain is going to deal with Heartless.
You don't know. She may do something, she may not. You don't know. That's the whole part. However... Oh,
also, I thought her name was River.
I changed her name to Rain. I didn't want to get her hit up by people saying, "That's wrong!"
Yeah.
So, to heck with it. Alright, so she gets that. Okay. Come on. So she attacks once. Nice. And twice. Both are hits. Cool. The Heartless she attacks is Dead Ski. And just disappears. It would be Nara's turn, but she's not doing anything. This one moves up, this one moves up, this one moves up.
This one moves up, this one moves up, this one moves over here. Let's see what else we can do.
Oh, this is bad. I do have a 22 AC right now, so. Which is nice.
I also now have a flat damage reduction 1 against everything.
Ooh.
Nice.
As a class ability.
It's pretty neato.
It's passive too.
I have magic. That's my. Oh god, so many.
And then these ones come and try and attack Wash.
Does the Dargon protect Wash?
You don't know.
Oh man, I'd love it if the dragon just sits there and is like, sucks to be you, dude.
Sorry, bro.
Not my problem.
Not my thing. Apologies. Alright, so they get... That's this one's attack. Doesn't hit.
Also, from trailers I've seen, the sprite each that you're using for the stronger Heartless is what they use for the base Heartless in Cage 3.
No, they still have the base Heartless in Cage 3.
Oh, they do?
Uh-huh.
That's just the most common one I've seen in the trailers I've seen.
Understandable, but yeah, no, that's still the base. So they only
Understandable, sir. Have a nice day.
But let's go ahead and roll for him against Nasu. Ooh, that one matches. This may not be good.
This can't be good.
Never trust the trailer.
What?
Never trust a trailer.
This is true.
Unless it's a trailer that is actually to be actual gameplay footage.
Alright, so the others are going to be +3. Come on. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do it from the top down. So Nasu, Mal. Nope. I don't think that's it. Nope. Mal. That one hits. Mal. Let's see who else we got. 20. She's got 2 others. Nope. Okay, and these ones are going to attacks. Amen. Oof. He's got a weak AC. Okay.
Well, also a good way to see if she wants to come in as Saris would be to talk to your girlfriend as a bridged owl guard.
Oh no, I do that anyways.
Haha.
Does she appreciate it though?
Oh, she laughs her ass off every time I do. Okay, so it's the same. 1, 2, 3. No, 4.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Okay.
That 22 looks bad.
Well, it's bad, but it still has to be in that 20 for that. So let's see.
Ooh woo.
It's a good thing the stream can't see what I'm thinking. I wonder what you are thinking.
That's true for everyone. It would be. I'm pretty sure a lot of people would be horrified if I was a member of the Cairn. Do you remember the Cairn from Star Trek: The Next Generation?
The Cairn?
Yeah. The race that it is so advanced telepathically that they have race as a species began to forget how to communicate verbally and can send mental pictures to people.
Hang on. I gotta do this like this. So it's -8. -8. Wow. Poor Wash took 3 hits on that one.
Jesus.
He's surrounded. He can't do much.
Good thing Dolly is up next.
Right. And speaking of, Miss Dahlia, what would you like to do?
You should take advantage of some of your new broken gambits.
See if we can get that music playing in the background there.
think it's playing just fine. Oh, that's a lot of music.
Buster store at the moment, and is there a materia in the Buster store?
There we go. I had to redo it.
And I'm
actually lowering the volume just that way it's not. Alright, let's see what you said there, hon. Don't really have any new games, but I can do this greatly. You can strike down many adjacent foes with a single blow. Requires cleave, power attack, base attack bonus, +4 benefit as a standard action. You can make a single attack with your full base attack bonus against a foe within reach. If you hit, you can deal damage. Okay. I'm sorry, you just have to go ahead and do it, hon.
It's Great Cleave.
Yeah. All it tells me is you can strike many things down. Alright, so basically you attack, and if it goes through, it hits the next one automatically.
God. Jesus.
You hit all 4 where? I don't even see where you ring off to. Oh, there you are. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And the first one was
the big guy.
And the first one was the confirmed was
just max damage.
No, not max damage, but 3 6s on the with the dice.
That's what it's saying. It's that she hit max damage in there. Like, it's not her maximum, but there were dice that hit their maximum. Just like in the other one, there was at least one dice that hit minimum. But yeah, that is definitely
a good roll.
And I take it with each subsequent attack, that's when it hits the next person. Is that right? Okay. So, with your first hit on the first guy, he didn't quite go down. Not with the first hit, at least. With the second one, though, he did. And then after that, you were able to take out 2 subsequent ones. So, he gone, and he gone.
Damn.
Didn't quite get to that last one. Oh, the first guy only got hit once? Okay, so then, yeah, all 4 are dead then. But the first guy is still up. Let me just put him back here real quick. So then it's minus. Okay, yeah, he's still up. He's not down yet. Yes, keyword is yet. Rain doesn't listen to move. She just kinda looks around.
Also, this she's kind of
reading the area. Joe! Those other parts, though? Goners. Right. Alright, Joe, your turn, hon. Just trying to make myself a nice, tempting target.
you probably succeeded in that, or scared them away from ever trying to challenge you.
Right. That'd be up to you, Joe. If you want to shoot with your crossbow, you're welcome to.
Wait, 25.
Which one you hit? This one here?
Does not hit.
That is a miss, unfortunately.
Alright.
I just checked.
What's
that? 2 levels after 3rd level, after image gives me an additional plus 5 feet to that. So that's 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so it's currently up to 35 feet that I can teleport.
I'm gonna run up and slash the Heartless.
Okay. Go right ahead. Make your attack. Nice.
Activate my feature.
Your feature?
This might be. Because I got that level 2. 7 damage to him.
Okay, so basically 15 plus 7 then to 1 target?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, no, he's gone. Alright, it is Mal's turn. Let's see, what can he do? Alright, Mal pulls out a dagger and attempts to attack one of the Heartless with it.
You got this. Do the thing.
Sure. I need to see what I'm looking with. He goes for 9. And 4. Nice! Although he only hits it once. And I'll be right with you on that. Right there, hon. So... And he only deals 7 damage to it.
Oof.
Yes, your fire materia is still currently a single target, but at your level, it would be a massive amount of damage. Amira, your turn, hon.
Okay, now she's activating haste.
Alright. So now she's activating haste, and that affects all 3 of you, correct? Alright. So then you get 2 attacks. Go ahead. $20 and $15, not bad. Alright, Wash's turn. Okay, so he only has a single attack on him. Thought I heard someone. Alright. He only has a single attack on him, but he's not going down without a fight. And 7. And that's going to be nice. One and 2, and one of them is dead. Cool. Next up, Scaris, your turn, buddy.
Alright, we're taking some attacks, but it's worth it to me. So I'm going to move over here. And then, after whatever happens to me then, I would like to move towards Dahlia. As I approach, I go, well, without my flames, I'm practically useless, so you probably don't need this, but it might help a bit. And I put my hand on her shoulder and cast a Bull Strength.
On Dahlia's
on
shoulder?
Dahlia. Yeah, so you have a +4 enhancement bonus to Strength.
Nice.
Adding the usual benefits to melee attack rolls, melee damage rolls, and others uses of Strength modifiers.
Very, very nice. That'll help. It's gonna hurt. Alrighty, Unman, you are up, my friend.
I'm going to move right here and activate Primal Roar. I don't even need to make an attack roll. I just deal 5d6 of force damage in a 120-foot line.
I'm going to put that as a no, as if you like moved around everyone, and that was in the back.
Yeah, this is 5d. I'm basically opening my mouth, and there's a line of bluish aura going straight forward at 120 feet, and everything that gets hit by that takes 5d6 of force damage.
Ah, I see what you used. Okay. Alright, so roll your 5d6.
It's basically a Kamehameha coming out of my mouth.
Very nice.
Force damage.
Alright, so that one's gone. That one's gone. That one's gone.
And that is a move and attack action right there.
Very good. Jane sights up the big one in front of Dahlia. Eases in.
But as I do that, you hear this.
There's a fire under his blood. Takes one shot. Hits. 2 shot. Crits. Confirming. Does not. Okay, so it's just a standard hit. But it was good. It would have been really, really good.
I basically picked the point in the field where I would do the most damage.
Understandable. Alright,
Hello
so
again.
Dahlia, the one that was in front of you, is currently gone. After taking 2 heavy crossbow bolts to the face.
Zero.
Sir.
Did I get an attack from this Heartless?
No.
When I moved away from it?
No.
Oh, okay.
He was engaged between Amber and Masu.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, so...
Excellent.
I am going to mark down because that took 5 power points to do. 5 out of my current 20.
Alright, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was this much. We'll throw one more on there. Why not? Nice. You guys then see an electrical stream just kind of come from the dragon in front of Wash, and it just goes straight out about 60 feet or so.
Damn.
but it vaporizes the 2 heartless that were in front of him.
I read through the book, and the two highest cost key abilities tied for the highest cost are Spirit Bomb and Kaioken, both costing each.
All right. So at the top of the turn order, because that was that particular mover. At the top of the turn order, Cosmos is still working on everything downstairs, along with Kaylee and.
But because of haste, she now gets 2 rolls.
Yes, she is. But unfortunately, as soon as that turn ends, as soon as your guys' little dragon friend spews electricity, hang on.
Rain.
Shoot. Doing this wrong. Hang on. Sorry, just a sec. There we go. As soon as that turn was done, unfortunately, more Heartless showed up.
Row, Reggie.
Because of the rain. More and more are coming. And in fact,
I am so glad
on
that
top of you.
Let me get them resituated
so that way they're not, like, messing up badly.
I'm so glad that I just can keep on doing it. I can do this up to 3 more times until I'm out of power for the day. So if I wanted to, I could literally just do that again this turn.
Just resetting them is all. Just a sec.
So now they're on both sides of the map.
Yep.
Oh,
Pretty
no.
much.
Oh no.
Yep, they're pretty much right in the middle of you guys, and they've now separated the entire ship. And the rain is still falling. And
Sorry, go ahead.
no, I was going to say, and if you guys have noticed, basically where the raindrops have been hitting a lot is where the Heartless are starting to form. They're actually coming up from the top of the ship because of where the rain is hitting. They're actually coming from these clouds.
What, doesn't show how that one ability, has she used any magic yet?
No, she has not. In fact, she has not used any magic.
I
She only
don't have. Do I have them listed for you?
She has access to 4th level spells.
I'm talking about her the thing that she used in that one scene.
That was a one-time thing. That was a one-time thing. So she would have access to things. Let's see what she would have access to level 4. Let's see. Absolution, Abyssal Vermin, Airwalk, Ancestral Gifts. So this one. So Planar Infusion? I don't think I've ever seen this ability before. I mean, you have a lot of options. Inflict critical wounds, instant restoration, magic weapon greater. Let's see. I'm still trying to pull up that.
The main things that these are weak to is radiant and force damage. In fact, inflict critical wounds might heal them.
Be careful, hon, because you might take a lot of incoming damage if that's the case. You just speed past. Yeah, you have a lot of options with level 4, hon. A lot of new options can come into play if that's the case.
Well, anyway, it's Natsu's turn right now.
Actually, it's Cosmos' turn. You guys don't see it because she's under deck, so I have her on the GM level. So with that being the case, she gets to basically do this twice.
And that's with the +4.
So this might do it. And yep, that did it. In fact, it did it so well that it gave a boost of power to it as well. Amira, you actually hear Cosmos say,
why do you only do the +4? It should be a +11.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Fuck. Oh, well, so... well, with that, let's see, that's an extra 14. So, yeah, it was well enough. Just the first roll. Just the first roll was pretty much well enough, even with the extra 7. There wasn't much left, honestly. So with that, Amira, you see Cosmos say that the job's been completed. The repairs are made. Please activate the engine, and we can go ahead and see about getting out of this match, basically. With that, she forgoes the rest of her turn, and Nasu comes up, and really can't do much as he's surrounded, otherwise he'd join you in that little escapade. However, he is going to do this across this line, because he sees that another big bad came in. So he's going to do something similar to what you did there, buddy. Masenka!
He rolled 25 for damage.
He didn't increase it though. Like that's all dice roll.
Increase my damage.
Huh?
I don't have any abilities to increase my damage though.
Huh. Interesting, because I was able to increase mine against you. Where?
No, I could have taken abilities, but I didn't.
Well, he did.
No,
but I
do that.
I didn't do a thing to burn him. So let's see. So this was just to go straight that way. So he hits 3 heartless with this. Actually, he would hit a lot more if we were to do it this way.
Isn't Masenko a cone?
Huh?
Is Masenko a cone?
It's a line.
Oh, it's a line. I know my attack
line. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He hits 5 heartless this way. Okay. So this one's gone, this one's gone, this one's gone, this one's gone, and this one took some hefty damage. Alright, Kaylee takes the moment to actually punch the button. Now, with that, I will need everybody at the end of this round to make a reflex check. Alright? Because Kaylee uses her turn to push that, to pop that button.
Those always go well for me.
Alright, he moves up. And 72. Okay. First hit. Nice. Second hit. Double nice. Alright. Minus 8 equals Yeah, it doesn't kill it, but does some serious damage to the guy. Zoe, where you at? There you are. Oh, you are kind of surrounded, ain't you? Alright. So the same thing for Zoe. Where is she? There she is.
But what did the why didn't the damage affect the one that's directly in front of Nasu?
Huh?
The damage for the Masenko.
Oh, thank you for that. I didn't even think about it. Thank you. 27, 27. D8. Alright, and another one bit to the dust. Dahlia, your turn. Okay, we're activating a boost. She has a lot of things. Alright, so while you're doing that... Leaping Dragon. As the dragon takes wing, his powerful legs thrust him skyward as his wings spread out to clutch the air. The disciple of Thrashing Dragon uses his technique to launch himself into the air as if they were attempting flight. The initiator may make an acrobatics check to jump as a swift action. They gain a +10 confidence bonus to this acrobatics check and is treated as if they had a running start. I like it. Okay, so give a +10 to your acrobatics and tell me what you want to do. Remember where? Go ahead and Raider ping me. Alright, give us a, there we go. Adding a +10 to that. I would say yes, you succeeded. Oh, that was with the +10? Yeah, you still made it.
See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6. Yep, 6 are within the 5-foot space.
All right.
So starting. Yep,
All 6 of them are dead.
Jesus Christ.
Dahlia was broken.
Dahlia.
She's been broken since the beginning of the game.
And if she had any damage that was dealt to her, that's fucking. It's just fine.
All right.
All right. I was actually looking at something.
I think it's Rain's turn now, isn't it?
Yep.
Did you add like the +2 for the bull strength or whatever? All right, cool.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
They were on the turn order, but the one that he had set to them got destroyed.
Oh, snap. Okay. Then they're going to go right after Rain is done.
Nice.
But I'm going to have her go here in just a moment.
Yeah, that'll last 8 minutes. So. Oh wait, no, I have the extend spell meta magic, so 16 minutes.
Okay. So, if anybody's looking up, you can kind of see Rain just kind of talking to herself, and then, as if out of nowhere, I'm gonna have to do this on the map level, because this is gonna be weird. All right. No, that goes. Okay. I'm going back to it. Let's see. 2, 3, 4. All right, you guys see that nice little black panel that's there that I just put?
Yeah.
Yes.
Except for Oolong, which doesn't seem to be affected by this, for some odd reason. Don't know how. Don't ask questions. However, you guys see a bunch of tentacles just kind of appear from the ground.
Oh God.
Ship. They are all black and they look kind of rubbery, and they are just burrowing out from the ground and capturing all of these creatures in there.
Vardy's black tentacle.
Right? I've seen enough hands, I didn't know where this is going.
Haha.
In any case. But yeah, so they actually effectively capture every single person within that 20-foot radius.
Nice.
So that little 20-foot square by 20-foot square there is all black tentacles, and you can even see them at your feet, Oolong, but they don't seem to be trying to wrap themselves around you. They're just trying to go for the Heartless. Okay?
Okay.
So I mean, I don't have to worry about those Heartless, do I?
No. Effectively, you do not. They are bound. They are actually considered flat-footed now. So any armor rating that they would have had is gone. Or is it the other way around? It's if they're flat-footed, it's actually because they have no dex.
Well, that's what get rid of the dex part of their AC.
Okay, yeah, no dex to AC. Gotcha.
It also makes it to where they can't make It also makes you also can't make reflex saves with flat-footed. At least I don't think you can.
I don't believe so. However, they are going to go next, and these ones are kind of caught where they are, so they can't really move. So 3 of them attack you, Oolong. the big one comes up and attacks Dahlia. This one comes over here. 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 This big guy actually runs over there. This one comes to Dahlia right there. Zoe. And yeah. Oh, this one comes to Simon.
Hey, go big or go home.
Right.
That's what I always say.
Okay, so with that, I need to see if there's 10 for the big guys.
The big boys.
Hey. Nat 20. That one was the Dahlia one, instead of just going left or right.
That was against Dahlia? Oh no.
Yes, Dahlia. What's your AC? You said 15?
Raggy.
Wait, can they make attacks of opportunity while entangled?
They cannot make attacks of opportunity while they are entangled, but there are enough around that can make them. Also, after this, everyone other than Amira, give me a perception check after we're all done with this. In fact, if you like, you're welcome to right now as well.
Wait, what?
Perception. Okay.
So that one gave you a crit hit there, Amira.
I'll do the rest of them around you, so that's 3 at...
Alright, here's my perception.
2, 3. So 2 more of the little guys hit you. That's 2 against him. Damn. Wash is going to be taking some damage here. So let me get the ones on the left over here. Zoe.
I rolled perception. I got a 15.
Zoe. Oof. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh my god, Dahlia got that one.
Good to use it on a perception and on the tackle.
Okay. Dahlia, you got hit for 22 points of damage.
Fucking. Oh man, that's over half my HP.
She got hit for a crit on that. This is
that's
Wash and Wash, so he got hit for 7 and 9. You still got 2 more coming up. These 2 are also you. 10 and 11, so another 21 points of damage.
My max HP.
And 1 against Zoe. Also for 11.
I'd have been dead.
Okay, now, that's just the left half of the ship.
Ah, Jesus.
we still got a few more to go. Okay. Alright, so these 2 are for... These next 2 are for against Nasu. 24. No, that one didn't hit. That's a crit.
Jesus.
That's a confirmed crit. This one is against Simon. He's also hit. This one is going to be against Amber.
Reggie.
Nope. And this one is against Captain. No.
Captain.
Cho, this one is against you. That's a crit.
No.
And that's confirmed against Joe. And I forgot there's a big guy up next to Joe as well.
Oh no. Oh, Doe.
Oh no. I was gonna ask something on my turn. Oh
Nope.
no.
Okay.
So Joe, you took a crit.
That's 2 hits against... No, that's only 1. 1 crit hit against Nasu, so that's 12... Sorry, 12 times 2, so 24.
This fight went from extremely mundane to extremely lethal in one round.
He took 15. You're lucky he's going for Simon and not you.
Otherwise, she would not be standing.
Yes.
Alright. And this one is against Cho, so this one times 2. Cho, take 14.
Yeah, it's not bad.
And there are 2 or 3 next to you, Ulan, but I don't think they can attack because they're grappled like this.
That's true.
Alright, so... Oh, wait. I messed up.
So, it is your turn here. Oh, and by the way, if you... I didn't get to see what everybody scored, but if you scored anything less than 10, you did not hear that there are... You start hearing noises from underneath the ship. It sounds like it's rumbling. Almost. In fact, you're starting to feel a rumble around the ship.
Everyone got at least a 10, and that includes Dahlia, who rolled a nat 1.
Yes, shoot the big guy in the face.
If you wish to shoot the big guy in the face, you are welcome to shoot the big guy in the face.
Technically, if Heartless don't have faces, they just have eyes.
And shoot him in the eyes.
What is he gonna do?
You can also shoot him in the asshole right there.
This is true.
It does not hit.
Oh no.
I have a question.
I have an answer, possibly.
I know I'm gonna attack of opportunity. May I go roll on acrobatics and come down to hit this guy with a hammer slam?
On your turn, yes.
It is Amber's turn.
Okay. I was just about to ask. Is it your turn yet?
That is, unless she was gonna do anything else on her turn.
Then yes, you're welcome to do that, but you will take an attack of opportunity in this. Okay?
And that is, unless Cho is going to do more than just shoot her crossbow.
I mean, I don't know what her... Yeah, you should have a base attack bonus of 6. And it's showing a 2. So 7 plus 6, that's much higher than 9. So, I mean, it still wouldn't have hit, but it's still... You're supposed to be hitting a lot higher than that, hon. We need you to get your character level up. In fact, I don't even think your HP is where it's supposed to be. So we'll have to get that fixed.
Because I think you're still fighting as if you're a level 1 almost, I would say. Level 1 or 2.
Yeah, because that's... You should minimum be hitting at a base attack bonus of 6. And that's if you have no strength, and I think you have a little bit. So we'll have to take a look into it here in a minute. Because we're almost out of this encounter. Or yeah, dexterity in this case, but still, regardless. So you're gonna make that maneuver there, Amber?
Acrobatics and then my attack.
Okay, so attack of opportunity against you, it does not hit. You are welcome to go ahead and make your attempt. Go ahead and roll acrobatics for me.
And hammer slam onto the full. The big one is what I was going for, by the way.
Yep. Go ahead and make your attack. Make your attack roll. I'll give you a +2 for the for an addition onto it. Is that including a +2?
Without including the +2.
Okay, so that'll still hit. You deal 7 damage.
Plus my 3d.
7 plus your extra. Okay, that is done. It is now Mal's turn, and he's gonna attack. And that. He hits with that one. Deals 9.
All right. Amira, do you wish
To do anything before, before the engine takes off? Might be a good idea. I'll give you a little bit extra to your reflex here at the end. Hold on tight.
Wash's turn.
He's gonna
preferably something that is permanently attached to
something solid. You can pretty much find any standard beam on the ship.
Wash's turn, and... Yep, wrong. Sorry, there it is. 12 and 7.
28. 26. Sweet. 9 and 11. It's gone. Now you can concentrate on the wheel. Scaris, your turn.
Oh, no fire. So... let's do a magic missile. Or,
Missile.
how many do I get?
At current level, 8.
Yeah, you should have about an 8 available.
8 of them?
Yeah, that's 8d4.
No, it's every 2 levels above first. I get
So
1 more. Yeah.
Oh, every how many levels?
2.
Okay, so then you have 4.
Yeah, 4 of them. I'm gonna just send all 4 at the big one that Cho and Amber are fighting.
Big guy over there?
Yeah.
Alright, roll your damage.
Let's roll 4d4.
It's like
44 plus
4, isn't it?
4, yes. 18. That is nearly max damage.
That's between 2 points away from max damage.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad.
It's still did some work.
Yeah, that's why you train. Everyone.
Ulan, your turn.
I'm just gonna take a 5-foot step forward and do a primal roar in the same line as before.
Same line.
I'm a
And damage is
laser.
17. Is that enough?
17 point damage.
Oh. All 3 do not go down.
Ooh.
They are significantly damaged, but they do not go down.
Big oof.
You guys can tell that these ones are a lot more bullier. Or beaky.
And then I will use After Image to go right about, I'd say, actually no, yeah, I'll go here.
Okay.
And I'm going to just put in here what After Image does exactly. In total, that cost me 10 power points.
Don't know if they're going to poof away when the rockets go off, but you're going to find out here in a minute. Jane's turn. He actually takes sight at this one.
Bang bang.
Let me get him pulled up real quick.
How is Nasu looking?
Nasu actually isn't looking too bad. He still looks pretty good.
Okay, good. I was worried about him.
Let's see.
He took some big hits.
So at the end of the round, we all have to, everyone, both above and below deck, has to make a reflex save.
Yes, pretty much.
I'm very excited for this.
It hits. And it hits.
But yeah, once I show up there, I'm basically going to grab the side of the ship to brace myself.
1d10. Plus 3. Come on. So 2 shots, 8 and 4. Does not kill it, but it does damage pretty good.
That's true.
Yep. I bypassed the dragon, but he's going to fly right here and do another 3d6.
Blah.
I don't think there was any additives when I did that.
Those each had taken 17 force damage from my last primal roar.
Oh yeah, no, they're all going down with this regardless. I mean, just even adding a 1 to each one at the end.
And how long is that? Does that?
He can only do it a couple of times, but that is for...
No, I'm thinking distance.
Thought it was for 120 feet as well. So even for creatures going to get hit. Or is it 60 feet? I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, which is also the same range as my primal roar.
Okay, so then yeah, poor creature's going to get hit by it as well. But it's 11 versus fucking what it could have been.
It's also a reflex. Isn't it a reflex save for half damage?
Well, even at half damage, they still would have been dead. They only had 2 hit points left. Those ones only had 8, I think. Let's see here.
Alright. I'm basically gripping onto the side of the ship with one hand right now, so and we all have to make a reflex save right now, don't we?
Yes. You all need to make a reflex save.
Okay, so my normal reflex save is a D20 plus 9. Do I get any additional thing onto that because I'm gripping the side of the ship?
I'll give you an additional 5. As long as you're gripping onto the side of the ship. If you end up hitting the mast, you'll probably just take a small amount of damage, like a D6. Okay, Amira, you'll...
20 plus 14 because of that.
Huh?
It would be plus 9, but you gave me an additional plus 5.
Yep. Okay.
So I got a 19, effectively.
You make it.
11.
Dahlia, you don't. Scarus, you don't. Glitch, you don't.
Bye.
Well, a lot of you guys are still far enough inward to where you don't have to worry about it. Logan, you definitely make it.
I have a question. Can I, because of that 20, can I try to grab Kel?
I don't think I can allow that. That's your own personal reflex save. I don't think you can actually pass it off to someone else.
It work that way.
Huh?
Unless the GM allows it, it doesn't. Saves don't work that way.
I don't think I can allow you to do that. You might be able to grab on and reach out your hand, but it still wouldn't have done much. She still is going to fall back like 10 feet. It's not
bad. It's just going to be a quick
sudden
jolt, and
everybody that doesn't make it is shot back 10 feet.
Oh,
Type thing. So it's nothing. It's nothing terrible.
Yeah, and you have to make saves for everyone, including the NPCs.
Oh, jeez.
Yep. I did this to myself. Just know that.
I feel that, dude. I feel that.
The only one that
does not have to actually make a reflex save is the fucking dragon because it flies.
Yeah. Because of wings.
Yeah, because wings. It just has to speed its wings up a lot quicker. Alright, so let's see. Let's just get this over with. I'm going to start from the left and go right.
What was the you have to save? Was it like 15 or something?
Yes, the save was 15.
I have to roll a 13 or above to match that. I have a garbage reflex save.
He was holding on to this wheel, so he got a bonus. Dahlia,
go ahead and roll a d6 for me real quick, and that's the amount of damage you'll take by hitting the mast. I mean, you don't go anywhere, you just end up hitting the mast.
Wait, wouldn't you be rolling through 2 Heartless to get to the mast?
Huh?
Aren't there Heartless between her and the mast?
Yeah. No. No, it's just her.
Oh, the Heartless are gone now, aren't they?
Not all of them, but for the most part, they are all pretty much gone. Let's see, that's the big one, isn't it?
Oh, we would all be rolling forward, won't we? Would we be rolling backwards or forward on the ship?
Okay. Hang on. I'm
Trying to get information here. The big ones are little ones are +3. Oh. The big guys, what do I got left? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One trips over his own ass.
That's impressive.
No, he like a bank bonks his head and still gets shot back 10 feet. Or actually,
I got you.
I'm actually gonna have it go overboard because it had a 1 on its roll, so it's out of combat. The next one didn't make it, so it's
Umlan.
So Umlan basically became a brace for it, but he hit you, so he ended up taking small bludgeoning damage, which was at its 6 points. Next one makes a save. Next one does not, so he shoots back 10 feet. Next one does not, and it hits another Heartless, taking 3.
But all the ones that are grappled stay.
Yeah, all the ones that are grappled just stay put. Go figure. Alright, so that's the big guys. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little ones. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4 make it. So, first one makes it. Second one makes it. Third one shoots back 10 feet. Fourth one shoots back 10 feet, but hits a mass, takes 3 damage. It dies upon impact. Next one makes it. Last one makes it.
Okay.
So Wash was the first one. Zoe, where are you at? Come on. +4. Zoe does not make it, so she slams into the Heartless and takes 1d6. Rain is upstairs, but I'm pretty sure she's gonna make that.
Technically, if she doesn't make it, she falls out of the crow's nest.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. But she's also getting a +5 because she's kind of holding on to shit. Yeah, she makes it. Nasu.
I need to go soon to get, I have school in the morning, I need to get everything.
Understood, sir. We shouldn't be much longer. Reflex from him. Nasu makes it. I apologize that it's been taking so long on this stuff.
Yeah, I'm curious as when we're going to switch back to Saturdays.
I'm trying to see
when that's going to be possible, but it does not look so in a little bit. He shoots over 10 feet, and... Come on. Look at that shit. Jane makes it, surprisingly. Last but not least... Come on, quit being a jerk. That's +3 as well. And he makes it. Cool. During this time, you guys and the entire ship actually rocket forward, and you are currently outside of the area that is the ring.
Yeah, you did.
What do you cut out a lot?
I heard like every third word of that.
Sorry. You guys actually shoot forward with the ship. Basically, everything that was left aboard shoots forward at a massive rate. That's when you realize you're on a rocket-powered wooden ship. What part of that makes sense? Gosh damn it.
I don't know, I've got a magic card called Rocket Powered Turbo Slug.
It's not a rocket-powered churro slug.
Turbo
Slug. No, it's not a rocket-powered turbo slug. However, the ship does shoot forward, taking everyone with it, and you guys end up getting out of the rain cloud. You go so fast that, as I said, a lot of people get knocked over just from the sheer G's that hit you. And the only remaining Heartless are the ones that are on the ship. No more seem to be able to be coming back, but it's still taking a moment to get your bearings and have your body catch up with how fast the ship is going. Did you guys hear that part?
Not a lot.
I don't see how.
I barely heard most of that.
I don't see how. You guys have been hearing me just fine this whole time.
I don't know.
She heard everything in that one. Anyways, with that, actually, it doesn't seem to be that the Heartless are wanting to move. In fact, they're starting to kind of look stiff. In fact, they don't seem to be moving at all. To be more specific, they become statue. Did you guys catch that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
They got stone.
Which is odd because you guys haven't seen this before. The Heartless have always been either moving, even in daylight, they seem to move a lot. But these ones just seem to be kind of strange, as they just, as soon as you guys got out of the cloud, they just stopped moving.
Interesting.
At that time, Cosmos comes above deck. Let me get her real quick. Perfect. Thought I should have moved her. But it's okay. Also, the blackness of the come on. The blackness underneath the ship is gone as well, and I'm trying not to move the ship itself. Gone. Okay. Cool. Cosmos comes up and looks around and sees all the Heartless that are just statuized, if you will. She kind of looks around and states that all the Heartless are currently dead. It appears that once they left the security of a roaming cloud over water, they are almost inert. It does not seem that they can pass over water properly. It would probably be a good idea to go ahead and destroy the statue before we hit any kind of landmass.
Interesting.
So. Very well then. Mal just kind of goes around and starts hacking their heads off with his knife and such like that, and after he does it, they just kind of turn dusty. And everybody just kind of starts cleaning up and whatnot. At that time, though, Kaylee comes above deck and says, "Oh my God, it worked! Oh man, can you believe that? That was so freaking awesome!"
Yes.
Obviously, she did not think that that was actually going to happen.
Well, I'm glad it worked.
Doggo is very excited.
Cat, now we gotta turn the ship from wood into metal. That would just be so much better, and we could get a heck of a lot more speed and be able to keep up with half those supply ships. All right, Kaylee. All right, just calm down. Calm down.
Unwan would also just start, he wouldn't even bother smashing them. He would just start tossing the Heartless overboard.
And for those that are actually paying attention as they're tossing them overboard, the dust actually kind of as soon as the Heartless hits the water, it just kind of becomes dust and just washes out into the ocean. Jane kind of looks over at you, Amira, and says, well, yeah, Misty. It's a good thing you stay below deck, though. There's no place for a proper liquor like a shell. Keep in mind, Jane likes to bite on his foot a lot. In any case. But essentially, you guys are going to end up cleaning up the rest of this.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing this is what probably where we're gonna end it tonight.
Yes, we're gonna go ahead and end it here tonight.
All right.
But I will say that I'll take you guys over to the area of where you are. Thanks to the rocket boost, it's actually going to decrease your travel time by a lot. So just that boost alone just kind of dropped you guys 60 miles.
Wow.
So you guys are going straight down 3 squares. So you still got a few squares to go, but you're not as far away as you were.
That's good.
And we only have 60 miles to go before or the refueling port.
Pretty much. They're going to actually have to refuel now. So that's the first time the ship has had to do that. So with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end it for tonight. I do want to thank everyone for joining us here today. It's good to be back. It's good to be back over here. Other than that, we will see you again another time.
We're going to try and start getting these things back onto,
onto Saturdays, but that might be some time. We're not sure when, though. Alright, so...
Well, the only thing I've got going on Saturday anytime soon is on the 24th. I'm going to be going up to Portland to go see a TSO show.
A TSO show?
Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Oh, Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Yeah, and Logan said he can't do Saturdays anymore, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll figure something out.
Currently the season for it's currently the on season for his robotics competitions, and that's the day they usually do it.
Understood.
No, I have my Pokemon League that happens on Saturdays.
Oh, your Pokemon League's on Saturdays now?
Yeah. We got one started and it happened to end up on Saturdays.
No worries.
And I got another campaign that swapped over to Saturdays, just Saturday nights.
Understood.
At like 9.
I'll see what I can do, but I can't make any guarantees this time. However, I am going to try and get back into streaming for everyone else. Expect to see a video on YouTube here in the next couple of days, I would assume. It's going to take me a little bit of time to work on it, but expect it to be on YouTube soon. To kind of give an overall background as to what's been going on in the last few months and why we've been away. It'll be just kind of a video of information and what we're planning to do for the future.
So that at least you don't have to deal with the. I don't know, Fridays might work better for some.
Oh, that's something we can discuss again. If anything, I'm probably going to wait until after Thanksgiving to go ahead and have another episode. Just because with everything, the rest of this week, next week coming up, and the week after that, I'm probably going to be in Colorado. So, there's that. So, let's just go ahead and plan to have another session at the end of November. Okay?
Okay.
Alright. Other than that, guys, thank you again so much for joining us tonight. And as always, hit that subscribe or follow button. Thanks again. We'll see you later.
See ya. Bye. Alright, see ya later.
Yeah.